to write to anyone in this country and share with that person your message on financial literacy, who will that person be and what will your message be?
Thank you, Ms. Nina. I will repeat her question. If you are given the chance to write to anyone in this country and share with that person your message on financial literacy, who will that person be and what will your message be?
Thank you. If I were given the chance to write a letter to someone about financial literacy, I would write to the President. And I would tell him that financial literacy should be included in our education. Because in our education, it is not just math, it is not just science, and it is not just English that is important. I believe that the youth should know how to handle their finances because it is very important for them to not only know about life, but also know about their finances. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Once again, our first finalist, candidate number 6. Let's call on our second finalist, candidate number 7, Aliya Rohilla of Albay. Candidate number 1. Okay, candidate number 1, your question will come from Judge Miss Tejano.
Hello and good evening, Miss Albay. You look so gorgeous tonight. Congratulations. So my question is, what advice on financial literacy would you give to your parents? Again, what advice on financial literacy would you give to your parents?
So Aliya, what advice on financial literacy would you give to your parents?
It would be to prioritize what is really important and to save for the future. As you all know, I'm not an only child. I have 2 younger brothers, and so I think it would be very important to know where to put their money into. In that, we could create a life which is sustainable and would somehow help other people, because if we have savings, we could also disseminate the knowledge to our relatives. So I do believe that once you know how to
Jasmine, your question tonight is being in pageantry now requires a significant amount of investment. Aside from the prize money, what other ROI, return on investment, are you looking forward to winning in case you are crowned the next Miss CosmoWorld Philippines?
So Jasmine, I'll repeat Maureen's question. Being in pageantry now requires a significant amount of investment. Aside from the prize money, what other return of investment are you looking forward to winning just in case you are crowned Miss CosmoWorld Philippines?
If I ever get to win Miss CosmoWorld Philippines, when it comes to the amount of money that we use in pageantry alone is very much expensive. However, I do believe that an investment should not be expected right away, whether you win or you lose. Because for me, an investment takes a great long time in order for it to come back to you with good results. And I do believe if I ever win Miss CosmoWorld Philippines, I would be expecting to know more of who I am. And that's actually one thing I figured out tonight.
Thank you very much. Once again, it's now with Jasmine Omay, candidate number 8. Let's move on to our 4th finalist, candidate number 12, from Albay, Lienel, Navidad. And candidate number 12, your question will come from Judge Samantha Bernardo.
Hello, candidate number 12. Good evening. Your question is, In any financial undertaking, the benefits should outweigh the costs. What has so far been your most beneficial takeout from this pageant? And does it outweigh the costs you took?
So I'll repeat the question. In any financial undertaking, the benefits should outweigh the costs. What has so far been your most beneficial takeout from this pageant, and does it outweigh the costs you took?
It is a very common knowledge that pageantry is very expensive, but I am very grateful that this organization provided us with the knowledge about financial literacy. You see, coming from a very humble neighborhood, I always believed that financial literacy is my ticket to get out of the never-ending cycle of poverty. And for me, that knowledge is priceless. It outweighs all of the costs that I have invested for this pageant, and I am very much excited to share the knowledge and raise awareness about this so that it's not just about me, it's also about my people and of course my country. Thank you!
Thank you very much. That was our fourth finalist, Aliya, Navidad. Now let's call on our fifth finalist. We have candidate number 15, Rian McLean Dela Cruz. And your question will come from Judge Miss Jamie Lim Malyari.
Hello, good evening. So your question is, what has so far been the biggest financial management lesson that you have learned in your life that you would like to share with other women should you be crowned as Miss CosmoWorld Philippines?
So I'll repeat her question. What has so far been the biggest financial management lesson that you have learned in your life that you would like to share with other women should you be crowned as Miss CosmoWorld Philippines?
The greatest takeaway that I've learned in Miss CosmoWorld Philippines is to be financial literate. And I believe that being financial literate is something that women can empower. I also believe that a woman who is financial literate is also a woman who is empowered, who can empower. And I'm from Malolos, Bulacan, saying that we may not know everything, but I believe that every woman is willing to learn anything. Thank you.
Thank you very much. That was our fifth finalist from Malolos, Bulacan. We've got two more to go. Let's call on our sixth finalist, candidate number 16, Rohilla Frias. And your question is going to come from Miss Sanya Lopez.
Hi, Rohilla. Here's your question. Many years from now, you find yourself face to face with your 5-year-old kid, and you are about to share with the child a precious lesson on financial literacy. What is the first financial literacy lesson that you will teach your kid, and how will you do it?
So I'll repeat Ms. Sanya's question. Many years from now, you find yourself face to face with your 5-year-old kid, and you're about to share with the child a precious lesson on financial literacy. What is the first financial literacy lesson that you will teach your kid, and how will you do it?
I am a firm believer that to convey is to communicate. I will tell my 5-year-old child that financial literacy is very important nowadays because not rely or should not accept that we are just like those songs. We cannot be defined just like from those lyrics. Women are just like men. We are capable of doing incredible things, and also we can be financial literate and powerful at all times. And we should always remember that we women should always move forward empowered and also limitless Filipina. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.